So this is what compounds of nitrogen with and phosphorus, called as phosphazenes. What are the phosphazenes? There is a range of compounds which are consist of phosphorus and nitrogen. They form different polymeric compounds called as polymeric phosphazenes. Called as polymeric phosphazenes. Actually, there are two types of phosphazenes. They are chain phosphazenes and rings phosphazenes. And remember, they contain various substitution on them. You can write R2 here, or you can write X2, no problem. You can write X2PN like this, or we can write PX2N or R2PN, no issue, no problem. All are correct. Okay, fine. Okay. Structures of phosphazenes. So we'll go for the first structure called as cyclic phosphazenes, where N is the number 3 or 4. So how to draw? So it is before you. When three molecules they combine, they form a cyclic phosphazenes, and fluorine are the substitution on the phosphorus. Therefore, they are called dichlorides. Similarly, if you go for the tetraphosphazenes, triphosphazenes left side, because of three molecules are reacting. Tetraphosphazenes means four molecules, n is equal to 4. We have taken n is equal to 4, and their structure is like this. Okay, right? So you should do the practice. It's very easy. In the next lecture, I will show you on the board how to draw the structure of cyclic phosphazenes. And it's a very simple in fact. You see, if you want to draw this, you just draw again 6-member ring for this one. Okay. You draw 6-member ring. And like borazine, you also write the alternate bond. Okay. How will write? See, you just write alternate. For example, you write P phosphorus here. And here phosphorus you write. And here you write phosphorus. Okay. And then alternate bond will be nitrogen. This here you write nitrogen, nitrogen, and here write nitrogen, and write alternate double bond. So double bond, there is a double bond, there is a double bond, and here also double bond. Fine. Now valency of phosphorus should be 5. So bond, here bond, and there is a Cl, there is a Cl, same Cl, Cl, and here Cl, Cl. You cannot see here. This yellow ball is nothing but phosphorus, green for fluorine, and blue for nitrogen, and this greenish again for fluorine. So how to draw this is a planar, it looks like a planar structure, though it is not planar, but we can say. If you go for the tetraphosphazine, cyclic tetraphosphazine. So, puckered structure or zigzag structure, we can say, or crown type structure. Crown type, crown type structure. So you should know how to draw. See, let us have a practice. How to do this, how to draw. You must have a practice for this. You see, like this, like this, like this. Okay, one. Okay, fine. And you can write. So it will be like this, just like a crown. Okay. Now you just write the alternate atoms in. Suppose we are writing here phosphorus. We write phosphorus. Alternate atom phosphorus. Then again phosphorus. Here phosphorus. We write phosphorus. That's all. Finish. 4 phosphorus and remaining nitrogen. How? See here nitrogen, here nitrogen, nitrogen, and nitrogen. Give alternate double bond. So double bond. Sorry. Okay. So double bond. This is also double bond, and double bond. Sorry, here double bond. For double bond, and here also you can write here double bond. That's it. And remaining you connect by chlorine. So here two chlorine. You see this two one chlorine, two chlorine. Add each phosphorus. Add this here also. See one chlorine down, one chlorine. Just like a cyclohexane structure. Cl here also two Cl, right? Cl and here also two Cl. So like this, we can draw the structure of different phosphazenes. All of you do the practice. You will definitely will find questions on this. Tricyclic phosphazenes, tetraphosphazenes, cyclic phosphazenes, triphosphazenes, tetraphosphazenes in the cyclic form. So you should have that practice how to draw these structures. Okay, so see here. So again, we have shown here that was the ball and this was the ball models and ball and root model. This is what the we can say bond line model. See, similar. You see, you can observe here. There should be double bond between the nitrogen and phosphorus to maintain the valency. So triphosphazenes, tetraphosphazenes. Okay, this also same. Both are same. It can exist into like this or like this. Both are same structures. Fine. So next example is of chain phosphazenes. How what you know about chain phosphazenes? So chain phosphazine means continuous chain will be there. So see, see this one is example. This is Cl actually. See, don't get confused. This is Cl. How to draw chain phosphazine? Very simple. You draw phosphorus, double bond nitrogen, again phosphorus. Okay. So nitrogen do not bear any group, but chlorine, phosphorus can bear chlorine. So you can write like this: Cl, 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 Cl like this. So chain phosphazenes are very simple to draw. Okay, many examples are there. We can write it. See. These are the example of chain phosphazenes. So it is very easy to find out to write the structure of chain phosphazenes. You can continue. How we can continue? You first you draw this. If you remove two chlorine, write double bond nitrogen. You see here, and you attach phosphorus PCl5, PCl4. That will give you chain phosphazenes, and it continues. It continues. You can continue also here. So if they have asked you structure of chain phosphazenes for 2 marks, so you should write draw such structures. Okay. So this is what about the chain phosphazenes. Okay, fine.